who's Suhani Mahapatra. Suhani will be shedding some light on the increased occurrences of forest fires across the globe. Please go ahead, Suhani.
Sure. Thank you, Trisha. Climate change is a significant contributing factor to the increase in forest fires worldwide. Rising temperatures, changing rain patterns, and prolonged droughts create conditions that are conducive to more frequent and intense wildfires. Higher temperatures lead to drier vegetation, which acts as fuel for fires. Additionally, climate change can intensify other factors like insect infestations and forest degradation, further fueling the fire risk. For example, warmer winters can allow pests like bark beetles to thrive, weakening trees and also making forests more susceptible to the fires. While this is not the only sole cause, climate change plays a crucial role in the observed increase in forest fires globally, exacerbating the frequency, the intensity, and as well as the duration of the fires.
And how do you think communities and governments can improve their response measures to effectively combat forest fires?
Communities and governments can actually enhance the safety protocols for forest fires by taking a comprehensive and a pretty multifaceted approach. Firstly, investing in the early warning systems can help detect the fires quickly and allow for a rapid response. This includes using the satellite technology and ground-based sensors to monitor fire-prone areas. Secondly, I believe that implementing controlled burns and thinning out the vegetation can reduce the amount of fuel which is available for the wildfires, making them less intense. Establishing clear evacuation plans and ensuring that communities are educated about these plans is crucial for safeguarding the lives. Training firefighting personnel and equipping them with the latest technology and tools can improve the efficiency and the safety as well as the firefighting efforts. And lastly, fostering collaboration between the local, regional and the national agencies can ensure a coordinated response by pooling resources and expertise to tackle the wildfires more effectively. These proactive measures can help minimize environmental and societal impacts while safeguarding lives and property during the fire periods.
Thank you, Suhani. Now let's welcome our third panelist, who is Ume Bajracharya, who will be sharing his views on how urban infrastructure can be improved to better withstand the increasing frequency and intensity of storms due to climate change.
Well, thank you, Trisha. Urban infrastructure can be improved to better withstand storms by taking several key steps, like making stronger buildings with better materials, designs that can handle high winds and storms, or by developing drainage systems that can prevent waterlogging and overflooding, creating green parks and green areas to absorb rainwater, and using sensors with smart systems to monitor the weather and tell the early telltale signs of storms.
Those are some pretty valid points. Also, what do you think are the most effective strategies for communities to prepare for and respond to severe storm events?
Well, I believe communities can effectively prepare to and respond to severe storms by practicing emergency plans, by making first aid kits, early warning systems, educating the public on storm safety, encouraging the assembly of emergency kits, and establishing local support systems. These measures ensure quick, coordinated, and informed response to storm events, enhancing overall safety and resilience.